millions of people eat today because of one invention. An invention most of us never learned about in school. It did not come from a giant lab or a famous university, but from the mind of a self-taught black engineer, Frederick McKinley Jones. Before refrigerated trucks, food could not travel far. Ice melted, meat spoiled, milk soured. Fresh vegetables could only be sold locally. If your town could not grow it, you probably could not eat it. Food was tied to geography. Cities depended on farms close by. Seasons controlled what people could buy in the store. Without reliable refrigeration, long-distance shipping was risky and expensive. If the ice failed, the food failed. Frederick McKinley Jones knew how to fix things. As a child, he was often on his own. He left school early, but he never stopped learning. He taught himself mechanics and electronics by working with engines, taking broken machines apart and putting them back together. By the 1930s, he had become the person people called when a machine seemed impossible to repair. In 1938, inside a small garage, Jones began building something new. Not a better icebox, but a machine that could create cold air on its own. A compact mechanical refrigeration unit powered by a small engine that could be mounted on the front of a truck or trailer. He designed a system that used a compressor to squeeze a refrigerant gas, a condenser to cool it into a liquid, and evaporator coils to absorb heat from inside the truck. As the refrigerant changed from gas to liquid and back again, it pulled heat out of the air in the trailer. Instead of waiting for ice to melt, the machine actively removed heat over and over in a continuous cycle. This basic refrigeration cycle is still used in trucks, grocery store freezers, and home refrigerators today. Jones partnered with businessman Joseph A. Numero. Together, they formed the U.S. Thermo Control Company, which would later be known as Thermo King. In 1940, Jones was granted U.S. patent number 2,303,857 for his truck refrigeration unit. It was compact, reliable, and strong enough to endure the vibration and movement of long-distance travel. When World War II began, the U.S. military urgently needed a way to move critical supplies without them spoiling. They needed to ship blood for transfusions, vaccines and medicines, and food for soldiers stationed far from home. Jones modified his refrigeration units for military use. Mounted on trucks, ships, and train cars, his systems helped keep blood cold, medicine stable, and food safe. His engineering quietly protected the lives of people who would never know his name. After the war, the world changed. Supermarkets expanded across the country. Frozen food industries exploded, making it possible to store and sell meals for months at a time. Refrigerated trucks carried fruit, vegetables, meat, and dairy over hundreds and then thousands of miles. Global trade grew as ships and trucks moved temperature-controlled cargo across oceans and borders. The way humanity eats, the way the global economy works, was reshaped by refrigeration on wheels. Today, every refrigerated truck, every long-distance grocery shipment, every frozen food aisle, traces its origins back to the work of Frederick McKinley Jones. He was a self-taught black engineer whose ideas helped feed the world. Now that you know his name, share his story. This is your heritage. Free downloadable educational videos and lesson plans are available at hotepcreations.com.